Now recording. And what's going on, everyone? We've got Chris and we have
Paul.
Hell yeah, we do. Yeah, I was not ready for you to hit that button. By the way, everybody, we chat, just a little peek behind the curtain. We chat for a quick couple minutes before we jump on, obviously. And today you were all business. You're like, I got the document updated. Dude, I was taking a drink when you started that. When you started the podcast. I think I'm going to leave that silence in and just the random, like the sound of me swallowing, desperately trying to fiddle with the cap to put it back on.
I think the auto silencer removal would fix it.
Right? I guess we're going to find out. You're going to find out right now as you're listening.
Yeah, they already know the answer.
Yeah. I think we know the answer too. I think all of this is going to be in there. And they're going to be like, what's
wrong
clowns?
with these two? Yeah, what the fuck? Why do I click this?
Yeah. I was looking for that medical.
Yeah, podcast. I was looking for medical advice, and here we are. This is giving me ass cancer.
So, Paul, we do have some things to discuss today. I think that I need to open up with it's a little embarrassing. So I need you to follow me on the journey here. So for anybody who has been watching, we know that we are allowed to assign each other games to kind of get through that we normally otherwise might not play. You got through Star Ocean 3 till the end of time, which you probably would not have played of your own volition.
Not at all.
I'm getting through Final Fantasy VII Remake, which I actually probably would have done of my own volition. So that was a great choice.
It's not fair at all, but that's fine.
But I had the game on the PS4 version for some reason. I have a PS5 and we were trying to figure out, basically a way to transfer. You're like, dude, there's a way to transfer your save data. I'm like, oh, okay. And I looked into a little bit and they're like, yeah, absolutely. It's been going really well. That was accomplished today, almost exactly 30 minutes ago when I finally watched a YouTube video. Because I just, when you're transferring, basically they're allowing you to use like a cloud. They're allowing you to use the cloud as like your USB drive or whatever, as your memory stick. Yeah. Upload your save data from 4 to the cloud and then download it to 5. So I'm like, okay, I actually know how to do. I had to do this with like a file transfer thing. So like, yeah, I know how to do that. And so you go onto the icon, you hit the options button, it brings up a whole different menu. You go to like upload, download, save data. It gives you option to transfer between console and like online storage, cloud storage.
Yeah.
So I did all that, upload from PS4, then attempted to download from PS5, and it, for all intents and purposes, was working, but it was just, all it was doing was syncing what was currently. So when you install the PS5 version of the game, it creates a blank save data for you. Like it's just, it exists there, but there's nothing on it. So, you know what I mean? I'm basically uploading and I'm syncing the save data from my console to the cloud. You're only supposed to use that if for some reason your physical storage is corrupted. Or I'm thinking that they're using it as like a transfer type of thing.
Well, you can. Like I use it for example, if I go over to someone's house and I want to download my save file, I just do it that way. I log into the console, have my cloud saves.
That's kind of what console. I was thinking was supposed to be happening. So imagine my surprise when it's not working at all. So and then from there you boot up 5. Load is completely grayed out because there is no save data, but it does have the upload or download save data, like an option in the main menu of the game.
It sure does.
And I click that menu, and it brings you to a sub menu that says like, "Hey, this is where you would do that." And then that menu immediately closes and puts you right back on the main menu. So I'm like, is it bugged? Like what's going on? So I tried it every feasible way you could imagine, including, and this was the most, and here's where like it sucks, because when you start doing things the way that they don't want you to do it, then problems were occurring. I uninstalled 5, reinstalled the entire application. Then I was like, oh, I have 2 different storages. I wonder if, because I'm using like an M.2 to internal actually, SSD. I'm like, I wonder if it's only reading from console storage. So now I'm like, I should transfer the game, and I'll bet you the PS4 version is on console storage. So I'm like, that's probably it. It's a missync. It's reading from the wrong. Can you see where this is going?
You're killing me.
It was killing me, bro. Last night, you have not seen a more. If you watched my activity last night, you would see Final Fantasy on for 40 minutes. That was me attempting real quick to get it to upload, and I'm like, just kind of going through the motions, like, oh, maybe they fixed it or whatever. Because I did the transfer last night. When I reinstalled the game, it takes a while you might have to restart the console for it to read as an actual like movable, transferable file. So, it's like I finally got it to work at like 3 a.m. last night. No, it doesn't matter. Listen, dude, it was late. I was absolutely defeated, and it did not work, of course.
Why did it work?
It worked today when I was just like tooling around, like just kind of getting ready for this. I was like, you know what? I should really just see, like, maybe I'm doing something visually wrong. Like, I wonder if I'm in the wrong place. And sure enough, I pulled up a YouTube video, and as soon as I saw what the guy did, like within 10, I only needed 15 seconds of a 4-minute video.
Yeah, it's not hard.
Yeah, you literally like you just have to be on the PS4 version in the main menu, upload your save data.
Yeah.
My dyslexic brain read them both as the same, download
option.
Save data. I was thinking it was just download. Like, oh, you just download from the cloud. Like, it wasn't occurring to me that this was like a Square, like their own way of doing it, not like.
And?
So it worked.
Good.
And I'll tell you what,
worth the hassle?
I booted the game. Oh, and by the way, I almost put the game. We were gonna have a different conversation today because I was almost fucking done, bro.
What?
The load screens.
Oh.
The game, like, I guess because I jumped between like some PS5 games, and like there's a lot of graphical fidelity. Like the frame rate doesn't hold up as well. Like everything's a little.
Mm-hmm.
I know it sounds crazy to hear, right?
On PS4 version, I'm sure.
Running old architecture. Dude, the game booted like immediately, no load screen. Like I hit load game, and I was in the game, and it looked fantastic. It looked great.
And it's super smooth. Yeah,
super smooth.
Yeah,
I walked around for like 1 second. It doesn't help also because I lost 30 minutes of playtime, thinking that the autosave was helping me. Autosave. The autosave is a little discriminate. It's not like modern autosave where like the console shuts off and it's like, hey, we froze exactly where you were, pick it right back up, or we put you at the beginning of the screen that you were on. Nope.
Yeah.
It set me back to like the last post cutscene essentially.
Right.
Which 30 minutes, not a huge deal. You lost
hours
playing on hard crashes that were not even your fault. On a different game. So I was definitely going to come with my tail between my legs, but I have new reinvigorated.
Good. I'm glad. I'm glad you finally did, because I played the base PS4 version when it came out, and the update came out like right around the time I was ready to be like wrapping up with that game. I think I was just doing some like achievements, like a trophy cleanup stuff. And that PS5 version came out. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I might as well upgrade. Why not? And it was like so fucking different. It was way better.
Markedly different. I would say like 1 letter grade better. It was really
it's a huge
lot brighter. Yeah. I mean, like it was so difficult. It felt like everything was kind of like darkened a little bit. You know what I mean? Everything felt very grayscale. It doesn't help that I'm in like the slums and like the Shinra, like, so the environments are not that bright or expressive, but god damn. I mean, even just switching, let that be my my advocation for, always play the most modern, you know what I mean? Play, if you have a PS4 and it's available on PS, play it on the PS5 version.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure. The loading, I didn't realize I don't have the patience for a 30-second load screen. Or less. I mean, it was probably like 20 seconds. Realistically.
No, but it was long.
Hard 20-second count. Yeah. I don't have the patience for that. That's like frustrating and annoying.
As well. Yeah.
And it makes sense because there's a lot of content in the game, a lot of shit going on, but it was a little to literally hit load game. So I'm in shit. I have to. I want to say it's 11. No, it can't. Yeah, right.
I don't know. I feel like you were 11 last time we talked.
I'm literally in like the same. I'm in Shinra, like in the dungeon, like going towards to pick up the rest of the party. We're rescuing Aerith. So yeah, I'm only a little bit further than that because I've been messing with this. And
did you drop the plate yet?
Yes.
Okay.
Plates dropped. We recovered. Basically, I'm Barrett grabbing my party, going through. So I had Cloud Antifa, but I lost that. So now I'm back. Where I am right now is I'm on the screen where Barrett's climbing the tower, and he's found Tifa.
Okay. Did you get new move with him yet from the weapon? Because you should be getting like a new weapon with him. I feel like around I
still have the light Gatling gun, I want to say.
Ah, man. Okay.
I feel like I'm a little...
Make sure you don't
shy on weapon for
don't
him.
Miss the weapon that's like around the corner. Don't miss it.
Okay. Oh boy.
It's a really good skill he gets. Like super nice. Probably one of my favorite skills he has. It's really good. But all right.
Okay. Well, so we're back on track.
Okay. So next week maybe
technical issues.
But I don't know how much they've left. You have like 5-6 chapters, but they're not short.
I know. I one day I'm gonna get just enough time at night and just enough patience. Although I think it's gonna be significantly easier now.
Yeah,
it's real tough when this is at the end of your day, and you're like, man, I just need to unwind just a little bit, but I want to get this stuff done. And you're sitting through like kind of blurry Terry gameplay and load screens, and I'm like. Long cutscenes. You know what? It actually wouldn't be that bad if there was a lot of combat going on. But as we know, in the first game of this, it is a lot of setup.
Oh yeah,
a lot of setup
for sure.
So it definitely it takes a little bit of self start to get it going.
Right.
But enough about my woes. So. For anybody who is also experiencing that problem, which would be 0% of the population, do it in the game. Don't be a wise guy like me, dude. I transferred the game from storage devices. That's probably going to cause a different issue somewhere else down the line.
Yeah, it'll probably break your rebirth save at some point somehow.
Correct. I can tell you, it did not break the trophies because as soon as I loaded into the game, I couldn't get out of the PlayStation menu because all the trophies started populating back to back.
Well, speaking of bad performance, I have an update with good old Halo.
Oh?
That game runs like shit. Like, I cannot believe they let it out the way it is. Like, out of the 10 main missions in the campaign, I would say at least 4 had such terrible performance. We're talking like single digits, like 10 or less.
Like frame drop into single digit?
Yes.
Wow.
And like consistently. Like it wasn't like a one-time glitch like, whoa, what the fuck was that? No, it was like, hey, there's
every
too
time
many
action
enemies.
Started moving up,
Yep, too many enemies. And the game would just shit itself. It would also happen
with like vehicles. Right? I mean,
that's on the base PS5. I'm not playing some weird PS4 version here.
Okay. Did you upload your save data correctly?
Yes, I uploaded.
Did you upload your graphics card data? Upload and download your graphics card settings.
It's all in the cloud. It's all good.
Try streaming it. Yeah, maybe that'll solve it. Stream it directly from.
It's a fun game. I had a fun time. I beat the campaign with a buddy of mine, and that was fun. I still have because they added 3 extra missions. They're kind of like a prequel missions.
Okay.
I haven't
not
done
DLC.
Those.
Like this is new content with. It's
new
remake.
content for the remake.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's basically one of the biggest additions, other than Sprint, I guess. And then you use guns. Sprint super nice. Funny enough, that buddy of mine, as we finished this, he played Halo Master Chief Collection that came out. I don't know. Probably 10 years at this point.
10 years ago, yeah.
Yeah. So he played the first game through that just to see if there's like, you know, major differences or anything. And from what he was saying, like they pretty much kept it 1-to-1 as far as like cutscenes and stuff. There might be a little bit more, but tiny little bits here and there. So, you know, it's just really disappointing that they couldn't get the fucking performance to work, and maybe they'll fix it. But as it stands, it was just wild to me.
Yeah,
it's a shame.
That's just got to be them building, because they're building it in a new engine and all that. So I guess maybe obviously can't reuse the assets, but I mean, they had like blueprints for everything.
Right. Yeah, it's weird. Like the game looks okay, but it's nothing crazy. Like it shouldn't. There's no reason that it runs this poorly. I can't even think about, because they have offline co-op split screen, and I don't know, man. I don't think that thing would work at all.
I guess that was my next question. I mean, I assumed that you guys were playing just in the same online.
Yeah.
And no chance that it was like bad, like their servers just kind of suck.
Nope.
I mean, that you normally
no, and
you know, frame latency generally between, you know, internet latency, lag is lag, and then frames is slow motion. We know what that looks like.
Dude, the enemies would, like, their animations would be so fucked up because of the lag or the frames dropping that it basically looked like a GIF repeating over and over again, you know? Like maybe 2-3 frames of animation, and they would just kind of like
PowerPoint action.
Like that. Yeah, it was awful. It was awful, and it unfortunately happened way too much for me to be like, yeah, you know, it's not that big of a deal. Here and there, it kind of drops 3 frames. No, dude, it's like barely playable in few spots.
Huh?
And we played on Legendary. We beat the campaign on Legendary. Probably not the best way to play that game first time, but as I got used to it wasn't that bad. It's doable. It's just the Covenant is just so much more fucking annoying than the Flood. Like the Flood enemies were way more fun, and they wouldn't necessarily one-shot you from distance over and over again, whereas the Covenant would. So yeah, overall.
And that's kind of what I hadn't heard as much on the performance. I heard that some of like the enemies, like the AI would get a little weird and not react to certain things, especially the elites.
I think they're way too aggressive sometimes, but
so that's so weird. The guy that I saw was showing like footage of like them just getting basically like stuck in a standing animation while he was just clip dumping them.
Okay, like, yeah.
Okay.
I haven't had that, but you know, the game seems quite glitchy, so I could believe it.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a different experience for different folks.
Yeah, the performance thing I saw, I was not like the only one. People are like, yeah, this is fucking bananas. Like I don't know if it's just as bad on Xbox as well, but on PS5 base model, it needs a patch. It needs a patch on those levels.
But it's been out now for a couple weeks.
It came out like a week or 2 ago, maybe 2 weeks ago.
I'd say 2 weeks hard, right?
Yeah. Okay. They could make a patch. I mean, nothing's stopping them.
Is it? Yeah. Is that a lot to ask for? A little stability patch?
I think they can fix, you know, the campaign to work acceptably. Like it doesn't even have to be perfect. Just don't.
Is there a way for us to see
frames.
What they've already patched?
I don't know if they patched anything.
No, they had to have, right?
I don't think so, but maybe. I don't know. Definitely not performance. I would like to see them bring Halo 2 and 3 as well, in that style. Like, I would play it. This was fun enough. I think this game really got going, probably like Mission 5 and upwards, once you start seeing the Flood enemies and you get way more guns. Such as the shotgun, which is by far the most fun gun in the game. It's just super effective. But yeah, I feel like this game gets better over time. The first few levels to me were kind of lame, but I still, like, now that I saw the campaign, I'm left with more questions than answers. I still don't really understand why people loved it so much. Like, it was cool, but you know, maybe a time and a place, I guess. But
or are they redoing all of them? You gotta play the trilogy, you know.
They're gonna do 2 and 3, yeah.
They have to do the 3, right?
They have to do the first 3, yeah.
By the way, and this is AI overview, so take this with a nice big grain of salt.
Okay.
July 29th patch. Improve game stability, fixes enemy AI bugs, stop charge plasma pistol one-hit kills, and reduces menu lag.
Mm.
Did you have a bunch of menu lag?
No, not really.
No. They said that they improve game stability.
We need more stability, please.
Yeah,
but there's no online in this one, which I get why they wouldn't add it. Nobody would fucking play it anyway, so it's kind of waste of time and resources. So it was fun. I don't know. Just kind of weird situation with this performance. So overall, for me, it's like 3 out of 5.
Now your friend, he played the original right after this. How did he feel playability wise? I mean, obviously, it's a 1-to-1 kind of remake, which is what I'd heard. The voice acting is a little weird.
Yeah,
that was an odd one where people were like, how can the voice acting be better in a 20-year-old game? You know what I mean? Like, how can it be better in this?
Yeah.
But I think that was more directional choice, making Cortana a little bit too humanized.
She's quite sassy, sure.
Yeah, a little too much. I mean, it's tough when you're.
But honestly, I as someone who didn't play OG, she didn't seem anything like crazy. Like, she was fine. His biggest thing that he liked in the remake was adding sprint. He said that the old game just feels super slow about ability to sprint at all. So he liked that change the most.
How do you like the gun handling? I heard that is different.
He didn't really say it was that much different. He said this game feels like the old Halo games. Like, it just looks a bit nicer, but the feel wise, it's pretty similar.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's surprising that they could get it that nice.
Yeah.
And that he was happy with. Maybe that's why the game is so great. If he played a 20-year-old game, was like, yeah, it feels about the same as this one, as a modern game. and it was acceptable. I mean, shit.
Right. I could see that.
I can't play a game from 20 years ago, and
I just did, just not playable. I had a bad time. Yeah, I had a bad time.
Can feel pretty underwhelming.
All right, so that's Halo. Yeah.
All right. Well, they're working on it. They already did their first patch a couple weeks ago, and now we're 13 days later. So I think that we're about due for the next one.
Also, I got a fucking glitch with trophies, because they actually did trophies pretty well, where it doesn't matter who hosts, everyone gets trophies, which good.
Should be standard. Yep.
And the collectibles, like the skulls, are shared, so only one person has to pick it up, and you're good to go. When we beat the game, my 4 trophies for beating the campaign on easy, normal, hard, and legendary didn't pop.
Oh.
It didn't count the last mission as if I beat it. It was very disappointing.
Now what
Nothing.
Do you do?
Well, there's chapter select. We'll have to run through it again.
But do you think that it will sort itself out?
Yeah, because we checked online, and it was basically you're escaping on a fucking warhog, and I was out of the warhog when the cutscene triggered, and apparently you have to be in the warhog for it to count.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, okay, sure, I guess.
Right. That's what you get for not. You should have watched a YouTube tutorial. Shouldn't have guessed.
Yeah. I'll probably play it some more, because again, I still have those 3 missions that we'll do, and I think we collected most of the skulls, and there's a stupid achievement to run through the game with all the skulls on and stuff. So there's still stuff to do if one wants to do it, but at the very least, I'll do the bonus missions and see how those are. But yeah, my score right now is 3 out of 5. I don't think it will change unless they patch the game and fix the performance. Then it's probably a 4. But as it stands, it's just kind of weird.
Yeah, you got to do your well, now you have to do the lasso run, right? Legendary, exactly. All skulls on.
Yep. So that would be next. But they added skulls to the prequel mission, so we have to do those before that. And yeah,
so you still have some gameplay. Look at that.
Yeah, there's still some stuff. I mean, it's not a super long campaign, but
fresh content. Sorry, my headphone just got caught in my microphone boom arm. Well, that was.
I'm sure that will sound wonderful.
Yeah, make a note. All right, so we got a little Halo. We got some performance issues in all the games, we'll say.
Yes.
What is Sony doing over there?
Is it Sony? I guess. I think it's Microsoft.
All right, talk to me a little more. What do we you got some news for me, or do you want to talk about some games? We got like free monthly games.
Just a quick Octopath Traveler update. I didn't play too much since last time, but I got a couple more characters and they were all pretty lame. One of them is like a fucking... He just like... I forget his fucking class, but he basically just talks. But it's not a bard. So I don't...
I was about to say like not a scribe. Shit, I mean I wish I had the menu up because I recall I looked at this. And there were a couple.
Time, yeah.
Did you find any classes? Did you find any new exciting things?
Yeah, so the game I still haven't found anything that like changes too much of what I've been seeing. So I don't know when it's supposed to start changing for me, but it hasn't. I guess the guy I unlocked was Scholar, if I recall. That sounds right. Yeah, Scholar, and he sucks. I don't know. The game is, I don't know if I'm gonna keep going with it too much more. Yeah, it's like the cover art gets you, and then you play the game, and it's just a little bit too simple, like just slightly. There's just not enough going on for me to be interested in combat, It's getting kind of boring.
Admittedly, when I was like kind of just researching it a little bit, just while you were talking about it, I was like, man, I would not play this game. and then when it was like, I don't know if I'm getting new classes, and I looked it up and I was like, I would not play this game. I still am not going to tell you what there is out there, but to be honest, I'm not even sure if I could repeat it from memory. But it wasn't a ton. It was just, there was some bonus content. If you want to look at it.
I got a merchant as well. That was the other class I got. She can use money as damage.
Okay.
She's,
How do you feel about throwing money? I shun away from it in every game.
Yeah, I try not to ever use it.
I don't know, something about it just feels like I'm burning resource for no reason.
For no reason, yeah.
Even if it's like, and they never make it strong enough to make it like work. Like it should be very strong so that you kind of have to weigh that out.
Right.
Instead, it ends up being like maybe a slight advantage, like it does striking damage, but it's being thrown. So you do it over, like, that's fine. I'd rather just risk my health bar.
Right.
I don't want to fight for free. You know what I mean? I don't want to lose money on this fight. That's just the old school RPG. You know what I mean? I have to min max that each encounter. I have to get all my rewards.
Yeah. So, I'll see if I keep going with it, but not loving it.
Okay. Let's talk about. Let's talk. I want to talk about these monthly games just a little bit. Mostly just one in particular that I was kind of puzzled.
Okay.
Big Walk. You can get that right now. It's free. Your latest monthly games, but it is I guess it's a closed world, kind of like a soft sandbox with interesting graphical style, kind of polygonal. It's not like a retro or pixel art. It's not even really like low res, but it's very, you know what I'm talking about. It's like dumbed down design, I guess.
Yeah.
A little cartoony. It is not a combat type of thing. It is basically you jump online with your buddies up to 11. Mm-hmm. Well, up to 12, I think, players total. But the puzzles are built for 4 players. And basically you walk around and you just interact in this world with all the goofy shit that's in there and solve like kind of escape room puzzles, I would call them, I guess.
Okay.
Where it's like a quirky little thing and you have to communicate. It seems like a borderline party game, but with a lot of walking and a lot of like moving around the map and trying to, so it doesn't seem like it would be like a good thing to pop out, while you and the boy, everybody's drinking, like, yo guys, let's play some Big Walk. It's not like that, or what I mean, Among Us, where you just jump right in, you maybe like discuss a little bit of the rule sets and then you just go for it. This seems like something where you have to get your peeps in and commit. It's got proximity chat, which is like a huge feature of it. It's like based around that. So I don't know. To me, it seemed like the lamest shit I've ever seen. And every review I saw was like, hey, this is awesome. I'm like,
yeah, I've heard it. I've heard about it, and I've heard good things. Yeah. Like this style of game has like a genre name that people started using for these type of games. Do you know what it's called? Okay. Online people call it friend slop games.
Friend slop. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I've literally never heard. Half the time it's like, oh, they have a term for that, and then I'll hear the term. I'm like, oh yeah, I think I have. I've never heard that.
Yeah,
and I know micro slop. Like I'm up to date. I'm 2026 ready, but
it's apparently the new thing. That's what these games are. They're friend slops, where you just kind of dick around with your buddies.
What's another game in this genre? Because
Lethal Company, Among Us.
See, Among Us would be one, but that feels like real drop in kind of co-op, or it's like quick startup. So it's a little bit closer to party game.
Yeah, I would say Friend Slap is more like, the game is kind of secondary to hanging out with people on Discord,
And that's what I saw, like, and no joke, I think I was like, I mean, I'm so cynical or whatever, but like I'm watching a review and the reviewer's like discussing, we went through this, tunnel, and I'm like just watching it and I'm like, this looks lame. And he's like, and it was so intense. We got to the top and I just sat there and took it all in. And it just showed like this panoramic. I wish that this were a video podcast so I could just pull up screenshots of this game. Nothing in this game looks good. So it's like, it's like relatively, again, it's not low res and it's not like pixel art, but it's simple design. And it's not like I'm a big fan of like the hand drawn stuff. Vanillaware, or not vanilla, is it Vanillaware that does those?
Yeah. They're not for me either. So like, I'm not gonna sit here and defend Big Walk because I don't like those games. So we're both cranky old men over here. But
I think I was just kind of puzzled. Is that a thing? Like, can you imagine? Oh, and by the way, this doesn't have, it's 12 players. You have to have a party. There is no like there's no public server. So you have to create it on your own. You got to find your people and convince 11 of your friends to like jump in on this.
Maybe you can convince
this experience would be over for me. Like if you had found me and like a bunch of people, yo, dude, we got to jump on. Or if this was like when Destiny 2 dropped and all like my boys were like, yo, dude, you got to get it. I would be in this party for 1 hour.
Bro, you got to
mostly
join
complaining. Yeah,
Come
mostly making fun of them and complaining about the lack of quality and content and all that.
I bet you it's better than the putting out Fire game we played a couple weeks ago.
Easily. Playing this game solo would be more fun. And I don't even think you can solve any of the puzzles without friends.
I think that would be more fun, yes.
Yeah, wandering around this place and just manipulating whatever goofy objects are in the environment would be more fun than playing the firefighter simulator. Agreed. I could probably create more funny scenarios. I'm sure I could jump my character off a cliff and like tumble down like a rock side and die or something. Jump into the sea and drown or whatever. You know what I mean? Like you could at least have fun and try to manipulate the game. I don't know if the physics would really work out all that well. Like I could see a lot of entertainment value in that if it were like a physics-based game and there were a lot of like, like if it were called like Big Bomb Walk, right? And it's like you explore the world and you have little bombs that you drop down and they destroy places and open up new caves and pathways for you to go through. But like be careful, and then they show you blowing up your friends. And like, I could see that being something. It felt a little too tame for me, but also a little too committal, like having, again, it being like an experience that you're supposed to play through like semi-linear. I know it's like supposed to be open to some degree, but obviously you do the puzzles and they get harder with time. So things unlock, like you're asking for some stuff.
Yeah. I don't think we'll be checking into Big Walk, but
okay. So that's one. Do you know anything about Dying Light? Did you ever play the original Dying Light or Dying Light 2? I think that's a 2022 game.
I did. Yeah. Okay. I played both Dying Lights.
What
They're
were
fine.
your thoughts? Okay.
They're like, at some point I got so over the kill zombies games. So by the time I played Dying Light 2, even though it is objectively better than Dying Light 1, they make movement more fun. They have like the first person parkour stuff, right? So you can jump off the walls and shit. But
just so you know, when I was watching the trailer real quick, that it was like next level parkour. I was like, oh, I won't be playing this game. That was my
no, but it's actually good. It feels good to run around that game. The problem is, it's just the zombie thing got so overplayed, and it was kind of boring after a while. That's all. And again, it's mostly melee focused. So like, if you don't like melee first person, this isn't for you. Because sure,
correct,
you get guns eventually. Like you will have guns. It's not like you can't play with guns. But I mean, it's kind of made to be played melee, in my opinion.
Well, a lot of zombie games have that problem because you're slowing down the enemies and all that, but then if you give you a bunch of guns, then you're just shooting at hitbox. So then the only way to do it is to either give them giant health pools or to make them fast or to give them projectiles, and then you have zombie or acid spitting zombies or something, some dumb shit. So you have to tailor the experience. So I get it. I'm just not a huge fan of first person melee combat.
Right. So
and the zombie stuff, like you said, is gotten a little old.
They pumped out a lot of those over the years.
Well, it was that sweet spot in 2000. When did The Walking Dead? When did that become big?
2011, 10. Yeah.
So it was a decade. It was about 9 years of zombie bullshit.
Yep.
Which is a shame because I really like the concept, and then the world discovered it and now it's doomed. Then they just beat it to death and they're like, okay, on to the next thing. Big walk. All right, in this one you play a polygonal bird. All right, so Dying Light 2, it's exactly what you think it is. A little zombie first person, kind of a little, not cyberpunk. There are some RPG elements to it though, right?
Absolutely, yeah. You can also upgrade your weapons. You put it's kind of like what was the game from Capcom? Dead Rising, where you make custom weapons. So they have a lot of stuff.
Is it like campy like Dead Rising?
It's
Dead Rising was probably one of my favorites out of that whole genre.
It's not as campy. It's not as campy.
You're not running and what is it, like stepping, head stomping them as you're running through a crowd of zombies.
It's not as campy at all. But
I got it was one of my favorite trophies to ever get in a game. It was kill the 34,000 something. It was the entire population of the town of zombies.
Okay. Nice.
And we did it like in the parking garage, just just driving around and just mowing them down like that. See, now that's like fun, innovative things where they give you a trophy that you have to figure out how to earn, like kill a ridiculous amount of zombies, and then you have to walk around the entire mall and figure out, like where's the best place to farm zombie. You know what I mean? Like that.
Yep.
I like games that either put me on the rails or let me approach a game like that.
Yeah, I only ever played Dead Rising 2 because we had co-op, and that was fun. But yeah.
Damn, we only played the first one because it came out and it was so novel at the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were doing controller passing at that point.
Sure.
Okay.
Right, what's next on our free game list?
Signalis, which I know nothing about, which also apparently it's like a pixel art.
You're looking at a different list than I am. How's that possible? Okay, carry on. I don't know what that is.
I'm trying to wonder. I mean, I'm on PlayStation.com. What's new? PS Plus. Yeah. What's new?
I'm on the blog from today, August 12th. PlayStation Plus games updates.
What does yours say?
I mean, the funny thing is, the Dying Light was on it, Dying Light 2, but then whatever you're talking about is not.
Yeah, is it targeted? What's your third game? Do you have Big Walk?
No.
What are your 3 games that they put down as free games? Your latest monthly games.
That's not what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the PlayStation blog from today with the newest additions from today.
Yeah, it wasn't added today. It's for the month. We talk about the monthly games.
Scrap.
Okay, so go ahead. I guess talk to me about what's going on today.
Go to the notes, and you'll have a link in there.
Okay. I tried to click the link while you were typing it. Please let me. Please.
It will sort itself out.
It's sorting itself out extremely slowly, or maybe I'm sorting it out.
We'll go from the bottom because Dying Light was near the bottom. So the next game,
Hell is
from the bottom.
Okay.
Metro Exodus. You ever play any of the Metro games?
Wait, from the bottom?
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay. Hang on, because I'm looking at PlayStation Plus Premium. So you're like second from bottom, like Onimusha Dawn of Dreams?
Oh yeah, I'm skipping those because only fools have Premium.
I played Onimusha Dawn of Dreams. That I thought that was a PS3 game. They're saying PS5, PS4.
I'm pretty sure that's a PS2 game.
No, you're thinking of the one Dawn of Dreams. I think it's number 4. You're thinking of 3 that had
Onimusha Dawn of Dreams originally released on PS2. It says so literally on that article. Okay, we're gonna move on to Metro Exodus.
Literally the last sentence of the step back in feudal Japan. It's an entire paragraph, and then Onimusha Dawn of Dreams originally released on PS2. Okay. Well, okay. All right, so no Dying Light, Metro Exodus. I never had any interest in that game. When it was hyper pushed when this game was coming out. I was seeing ads for this game.
I don't think it's the same game. You're thinking of like the first one. I'm sure this is not the same game. This is probably second or third. Yeah, they made a couple Metros since then. But you're right. The first one was very much.
They shilled the ever-loving shit out of that game.
They did. Yeah, and I played the first Metro. It was fine. I don't know. It's okay. I didn't go crazy over it. So.
I mean, that's like a post-apocalyptic. I forget. Is it creatures that you're fighting? Zombies that you're fighting?
It's like there's like ghouls and humans.
Yeah, it's almost like Fallout style, where it was like they got subjected to whatever
There's definitely some monsters, but you're also fighting a lot of dudes.
It was like a lot of sewer stuff, if I recall, just from
a lot of metros, stations.
A lot of metro stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, talk to me about 2 Point Museum.
That's one I've never heard of before. I don't
even know what that could be. I'm looking at it and I'm like, is that like a point and click? Are you a museum curator? Are you a? I should really read shit because I'm a good guesser as curator, the design. But yeah, so it's in there. You're the curator, design manager. So it's a museum sim, I guess.
Okay.
What do you think of that?
I'm not into that, but
Perfect. How about Umama Musume Pretty Derby?
Hell yeah.
Party Dash.
What is this?
It's a pixel art Umama Musume game.
Wow. What is this game? Is it like a racing game?
Actually, I'm pretty close to the Umama Musume.
I think you are, yeah.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a tongue twister.
You
call your game baskets, like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Dodgeball Demolition, Gourmet Gauntlet. So it's like mini games, right? That's what I'm getting from that.
Yeah, it's anime made girl Wii Sports is what it looks like.
Okay. There's like 4 games, like 4 mini games.
Well, the Grand Prix is made up of 4 events, but you also have to.
You think there's more?
No, because they featuring 4 zany events. Okay. I was hoping that maybe like the championship was only like the 4 and there would be other fun, cool things to do around the school or wherever you are. I don't think that that's the case. I think you practice hurdling hurdles. You practice blazing baskets, demolishing dodgeballs, and gauntlet.
All right, fine, Chris. So far there's been no hits for you, but how about the next game? Hell is Us. What if I told you it's an intense melee combat?
For some reason in my brain, I was thinking it was that what is it? Hellblade? You know which one I'm talking about?
Yep, Hellblade. Yes, but this is not first person. This is first
person. No, this is something completely new and exciting.
I bet you it's like a Souls-like. Semi-open world to explore.
No.
Third-person action-adventure game.
I don't know. I don't like a lot of this, like, find answers. Face mysterious creatures. Mysterious? What's mysterious mean there? Shouldn't they be threatening, horrifying? Is this going to be like a, walking sim?
No,
it says intense melee combat.
It's gotta be a Souls-like. It has to be, right?
I don't think so. I think it's gonna be kind of like an on rails Resident Evil.
The game sets
7.
itself apart by heavily emphasizing on unguided, old-school philosophy toward exploration alongside specialized melee combat in a dark, war-torn, semi-open world. There's no hand-holding, and no guns.
Hence why that guy has a laser sword.
The gameplay blends traditional hack and slash with Souls-like elements, such as block and riposte mechanics, and bonfire-style save zones. It's a fucking Souls-like. Okay.
It's a Souls-like. Look at that.
Of course it is. It has to be. Then all games are either FPSs, RPGs, or Souls-likes. And that's it. There's nothing else.
That's not very Souls-likey.
What do you mean?
Maybe. I don't know. Semi-open world.
I just confirmed it. Yeah, semi-open world. You open a shortcut.
Listen, they can call their shit whatever they want. I mean, I don't. Yeah, they want to use like fun key, tag words. I don't know.
You're not gonna
play it. Are you gonna?
No, I'm not gonna play it.
How about Vampire Survivors? Did you? Why is that that mobile game? Yeah, of course, everybody's played it.
This game. Yeah, I've played a lot of it.
Which is kind of odd because the genre has existed forever. I don't know why this one in particular kind of like took off, but it's a mobile game and it's pretty much it.
I mean, it was on Steam first. It was just a Steam game. I think it was like Java based at the beginning. I think it was like a browser game. Yeah. Yeah,
basically that's why when I say mobile game, you get what I'm saying. This is not. Yeah. No real development went into this. It's like. You move your character around and pick up.
They made millions of dollars from this game.
I know. Isn't that insane?
It was very popular. Yeah. It was fun. I liked it when they added co-op to it. That was kind of cute.
Okay, I missed the co-op, so I played it by myself. Did you see that they have like an RPG style, a turn-based RPG of this as well?
Yeah, with cards. It's like a card. Yeah. I saw it. It looks fine. I don't know.
It looked barely like anything, you know what I mean? It looked kind of like the same quality as Vampire Survivors. I'm like, that's kind of whack, dude. Maybe don't you guys have money now? Can't you
I don't know. I'm not with you. I think Vampire Survivors was pretty fun. It was a good game. Low budget, but that's fine. It's like old school.
Yeah, I guess they just didn't do anything really exciting or special. I mean, it was a very simple, just like survive with shit whirling around you. Again, like the genres existed forever. Like I played games like that 10 years before this game even existed.
But they didn't have like the build variety that this one does. Like it definitely had nice new spin on the idea. And I don't know, like they kept adding shit to it. There's like hundreds of characters in that game now.
Yeah, I mean, so I am talking more about the base game. When it was gaining popularity, there were maybe I want to say 8 characters, maybe 10, maybe 12 even. Yeah, and the build variety, it was okay. There were a couple things that were like super OP that you just kind of had to get. The Bibles, I think, were like super important. I don't know. It was fine. Again, it was like one of those things where you've seen it done, so you wonder why this one in particular, like what could have done it. Normally when you see something like that, it's because they've added something very, very fresh to it.
I mean, it was the build variety, I'm telling you. That's what people liked. Like there was a lot going on in that game.
Maybe.
Also, there's like I just checked, there's 210 characters in that game now. So
they partner up with Riot? Is it like how many? Where are they getting these guys?
Like I've put a lot of hours in Vampire Survivors, just like, but
see, that would make sense to me if they teamed up with like Riot Games and you were playing as like Katarina doing that. You know what I mean? Like I'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I only got into this game once they added co-op. I didn't play it by myself ever.
Okay, I did not play it co-op at all, so the co-op experience may be significantly more intense and fun.
We'll play it. Play it. Now it's free. You already have it.
Yeah,
I have it. I probably have all the DLCs because they were like 99 cents, all of them.
Well, luckily, this is we could spend an hour on this game, and that's like 3 runs. So
yeah,
we can get a good amount of content out of that.
I also think they if I host, you can play whatever I have. It doesn't matter that you don't have it. I'm pretty sure they made it that way.
Well, if it's free, don't you get? Or is it just the base game? Are we getting host on this?
I'm sure it's just the base game for you, yeah. I mean, I have this game. I bought this game years ago, so doesn't help me.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
I mean, I enjoyed the game.
I didn't know you're a hater for Vampire Survivors. That's news to me.
Again, mostly just surprised when you see something and you're like, to me, this is the Starfire Eternal cycle of the, like, it's been done. This was being done well before they did it. I wish I had examples that I could just drop right now for you.
Because I can't think of
I'll get
one.
you some. I'll get you some. Because I played, I mean, I had hands on them, so I know that they exist. Right. Again, that's why I was kind of, maybe it was just fresh for the time, right place type of thing. You're saying like it was so innovative and all these like build variety things. Like they had that shit before.
I don't know.
You can only build, damaging things in certain ways. It's a straight line or a zone. It's going to be DOT or it's going to be instant. It's delayed. Like all that stuff has been done a lot. I think we get to see a lot of it also in the games that we play, like the roguelites. But this, obviously, you're just movement controlling. So the combat is just being handled by the game.
Yeah, you're literally just moving.
Yeah. All right. Well, let me see if I can find before, and that's why I'm not fighting it too hard. Maybe this is more innovative than I think it is, but
I can't think of one before. Like, there's been hundreds of copies of this one where you fill the bar, you get 3 choices, yada yada yada. But to me, this one was like the first one that was just so super simple, but enough there to keep you going. At least when I started playing it, they had so much shit. Every time I played, I would get a new character or new weapon unlock. Like, I don't know, there was enough carry on the stick there for me. I played it quite a bit.
Yeah, I probably have like 15 hours into it, like, make no mistake. And I unlocked at the time all of those characters and all of those weapons. So, but that was when it was still kind of jumping between like a mobile game, Steam. It wasn't even on consoles at that point.
Yeah.
Because I would have preferred to play this on a stick. The first thing I played it on was my phone, and that was fucking impossible.
Yeah, on the phone, I have it on my phone. It sucks.
Yeah. So I gave up on that. Then they dropped it on Steam, and I actually picked it up, and that was like very bearable. Like it was fun. But you get to the point once I got like the build. There was only so much build variety. I guess when I picked it up, so right. You got the strongest shit, and then you could walk through everything.
Yeah.
There were only 4 maps, I want to say, at the time. How many maps are there now?
Oh, a lot.
Okay.
And the newer maps, they added like way more shit to them, so it's not just like you're trying to survive for 30 minutes in one place. There might be some like mini quests to do. They added like a Castlevania theme at some point. That was fun. They have a lot of weird shit.
Little crossover stuff. Yeah.
They have Castlevania music in it and Castlevania bosses. Like it's pretty fun. Like, I don't know.
So I mean, yeah, listen, maybe I just got the base experience. I got the Starfire Eternal cycle. We're still working. Patch notes are coming soon.
And the game was like $2, like it was nothing.
I think that I was so upset that the game cost money on Steam and was free on mobile. That was super annoying for me. And it, like you said, it was like, I think it was $4 when it first dropped.
It could be, yeah.
But I mean, it was like single digit. Like this was,
less than 5. I'm pretty sure.
You pay that much for like icons on your PlayStation home screen or so. You know what I mean? Like a wallpaper. So like I wasn't mad about the price. I was just mad that there was a price on one and not on the other.
I got you.
And also because I was playing it on a phone, I was like, this is a fucking mobile game. Why are you charging anything for this?
We'll play and check back in next week. I think I can change your mind. I don't think you're gonna hate it, especially in co-op. It's totally fine. It's kind of fun.
I have a feeling that they've added 200 characters that there is now some crazy build diversity. 200 that'll give you build diversity for sure.
Yeah,
I had
mix
10.
And match.
Yeah. I had 10. So and you can only carry 5 things at a time.
Yeah.
So I only had to pick the top 5 and it was an easy list. All right. So we have oh my God, we actually have a game that we're going to play from the monthly games that isn't Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, which by the way, I hear is like a pretty cool game. It's just a lot of, what am I looking for? Not survival, but you know what I mean? They want you to do a bunch of shit. It's like very...
It's kind of like Fallout, but medieval. That's basically what it is.
And a lot of like the scaling takes significantly longer.
Yeah. I played it because the first game was also free on PlayStation Plus. I played it for maybe an hour or two, and it was just too rough because that one came out like 2017, 2016. It felt pretty rough. Maybe I'll try this one, but people swear by these games. I've always heard good things about these games, but I don't know. I'm not gonna say there's zero chance.
They're investment games. You know, you start your character is going to be weak and wimpy, and then you have to build them up. You increase your archery skill by shooting your bow, not by, you know what I mean, not by dumping points. It's like, it's one
Stamina,
of those games.
You run around. Yeah,
it's one of those
like Morrowind, it's Fallout, it's all of those. It's the same concepts here. It's you either love those games or you hate them. There's no in between. So, and I'm kind of more, I like them than hate them, I guess.
Okay, and I guess I'm more hate them. Although I would say that because these games take themselves more seriously than like a Fallout and all that, I don't like the grind. I don't like the intentional grind. Like, hey, you're not going to have fun doing this, but you'll feel accomplished at the end. It's like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Like, your product would need to be like fucking perfect for me to have to like sink into that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then again, I'm just that old guy. Impress me with your product. And they're like, nah, man, you can buy it if you want.
Speaking of games I hate, fucking Helldivers 2 is free now. I hate this fucking game.
I've been wanting to play it.
Okay.
I never got into it, and now I have a feeling it may be too late because that was one of those games that was like super cool and fun and popular when it first dropped. And now I feel like I'd be jumping in, and because it's like mission based, I'd be that guy that's just fucking ruining the mission for everybody.
See, but like, I wish it was more mission based, but it's basically the missions don't fucking matter, and that's why I hate this game. There's no end goal. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can do these missions forever. It doesn't matter. So
yeah, I thought the idea was that there's like a world map or some,
there is
a universe map, and they show you the different worlds and how overtaken they are, and then you go do missions over, on each one, and then it takes space back.
Your shit has basically no impact because it's, hundreds of thousands of people playing, and it's all just accumulative, right? So, like, your particular single mission is like a tiny brick in a giant wall.
That's the way it is, buddy. That's like Warhammer.
Man, that's this was so unsatisfying. If this game was more like Helldivers 1, where it was like a campaign full of missions and you do the missions and that's it, I probably would enjoy this way more. But because there's no end, I did all the mission types like once or twice, and it was like, okay, this is now we're just doing the same shit. It's boring. Like, there's no progression really, like not much. I don't know. I didn't get it. I don't know. My
question for you is, were you okay with the gunplay in that game? Like, if it were more mission based and they had like different, enemy types that maybe came in like a wave formation or something like that, would that be like more your style?
I thought the game played okay. Yeah, it feels fine. And the co-op was good.
Okay.
For what it was, but like, it's just the missions were just so fucking repetitive nonsense, dude. And sure, there's like a couple different biomes, so like they have different enemies. I think there's 3 now. I think there were less when the game came out, but they added more variety over time, and it's not just bugs. Sometimes it's like undead things. Sometimes it's mechs.
Robots, right? Don't they have? They added the robot.
Yeah, sometimes it's mechs. Yeah, so I go for it. I'm not ever playing this game again. I really don't like it. It's one of those games that I was always confused by. Like, why do people love this game? But the way you felt about goddamn Big Walk, I felt that way about Helldivers 2. People swore about this game, and to me it was like, wow, maybe I just don't like multiplayer things. I don't know, but it was boring. That's all.
I mean, one of the reasons why I wanted to play it is because it is very, very similar in like the way that I think that they may have kind of changed their combat, because you remember original Helldivers was top down.
Yeah.
And this plays like kind of roadie run over the shoulder type stuff, third person, kind of close.
It's a third person shooter. Yeah.
Like EDF 6, which is mission based, and they kind of do it very similar to this. It's the same type of enemies, but they're a little bit more campy.
But there's a campaign you're playing for, right? Like there's
Correct.
an end to EDF. There's no campaign here at all. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm just trying to convince you to play EDF 6 with me.
Next question.
That would be, I mean, no joke. I've sunk many hours into that, and I still can't beat like the hardest content, like at all, not even close.
Are you meant to beat it by yourself, or is it supposed to be in co-op?
It's a little A, little B. Co-op does give you a lot of benefits, particularly being able to split your classes to have one person be more mobile and one person be more like artillery or firepower based. You get to a point where it's got 4 difficulties, like easy, normal, hard, hardest, and then Inferno. I'm sorry, it's got 6. On Inferno, the stats are tuned so high that you get overwhelmed. Like there's no, they're doing a shit ton of damage. You go from literally being able, like being invincible, to being 2-shot. So you have to grind. You can just grind your stats up, I guess, or find somebody who's good to play with. I don't know. I didn't have that option.
That wasn't available to you.
It wasn't. And I couldn't bring myself to jump and try to like join somebody's game online.
Yeah.
I have not. Have you ever done that? Have you ever like tried to jump into like somebody's campaign in one of these games or any type of game, Elden Ring or whatever? You know what I mean? Like, have you ever?
They had in Ghost of Tsushima, the first one, they had that online co-op mode they added after the game came out, and I jumped into someone's game on one of the missions that me and my buddy could not beat. And it was some 2 Japanese guys for sure. And we checked their play time on this game because they were max level. They knew exactly what you had to do in that raid mission. They knew everything because it was kind of like a Destiny style raid thing.
Okay.
But in Ghost of Tsushima, and each one there's only 4 players. All of you have a different class, right? And we couldn't beat that goddamn mission with 2 players at all. So we're like, well, fuck it. We need to do it with 4. And we just locked into playing with someone who had, I shit you not, it was thousands of hours for these guys on this game. Thousands of playtime.
That's amazing. How did you feel?
I mean, I felt great because I didn't have to do shit. They just carried us. Were they cool?
Did they just like carry?
Oh my god, yeah. They literally would just like ping where I needed to go to stand in the place, hold this button for them, do whatever, but they took care of everything. I mean, I didn't have to do shit. Yeah. And it was not on like Discord or anything. It was just in-game communication.
In-game.
It was awesome.
That's so sick. I only had one. I'll tell you what, I had one experience like that where I jumped on with a quote unquote random. We were live streaming, me and my boys on the couch, Resogun back in the day, which is not a super popular, it's a, it's like a bullet hell side-scrolling, like, ship shooter.
Yeah.
It's a little, modern Galaga, if you want to consider it that.
Sure.
So, of course, we're struggling. Tell me how this dude jumps into, he jumps in the chat, and like a couple, and our chat suddenly got like bombarded with like 10 people, like out of nowhere. They're all like, dude, you gotta let us invite. And I go in and we jump onto the leader. They're like, check leaderboards. The number 1 player in the world wanted to jump in, and we just let this guy. And yeah, he literally was like sitting there, like just going over like game mechanics and shit. And you couldn't hear what he was saying because of the way that the stream was set up. I didn't have any like mix minus like talk back in or anything like that. So it's literally just us repeating what he's saying. And also because I didn't have that, we were splitting like a headphone. So like whoever had the controller and was playing with them would get like his voice in their ear and then would have to repeat shit back. Oh, it was great. But that was the only experience I've ever had. Yeah. And again, I wouldn't have done it solo, I don't think. Like Have you ever been by yourself sitting on your couch playing a game? Like, I wonder if I can just jump on and jump into some random dude's game.
Right. No.
There's something emboldening about even just having one friend with you.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, I haven't. I don't think I have.
So that's where I stood on EDF. I wanted to jump in there, but I'm like afraid I'm gonna run into those guys and be like, dude, what the hell's wrong with you? I'm like, dude, I have like hundreds of hours in this game. They're like, do you? Because this is shit. Wasted your time.
Yeah, why aren't you carrying us? What's wrong with you?
I know, like everybody on the internet is like super mean. Everybody I've dealt with on the internet has been like super chill. Like, what I know.
I played a little bit of Counter-Strike the other day with a few friends of mine here, and it's mostly Russians that we're playing with. It's either Polish guys or like European guys, and then fucking so many Russians on Counter-Strike. They love it. Needless to say, it's fun to play online multiplayer games with your friends. You know, like you still play Marvel Rival with your buddies, and
anymore. I stopped playing with them just because they were too intense. I got sick of like that game is like and it's gotten a little better, but for a long time it was just like healing was like the shittiest thing. Everybody just complained like, I'm not getting healed. Right. It's people like face checking everything. You know what I mean? Like they want to play it like a stand in the open, like just a brawl in the middle, like ARAM style. I'm like, dude, you have to play it like kind of like a shooter a little bit. You know what I mean? Like you have to use some corners. You gotta, you know what I mean? Like don't throw your ult randomly when everybody's dead on your team. You know, save it. Like if you're all gonna die, like don't, you know what I mean? Like shit like that. And it was too frustrating to deal with them. And it was like a mixed bag also. So, you know, I had like, and in that game ranking is really kind of shitty because you can do like loss prevention stuff. You can buy shields to prevent you from losing rank. So like there are a lot of people that are scaled up significantly higher than they should be. But, you know, for all intents and purposes, we had one guy that's like diamond, like high diamond level. And the rest of us are like silver, gold, you know, like,
yeah.
And the diamond guy's not saying anything. It's all my silver people are like, oh, need heals. I'm like, dude, I don't like if you're dying and you can't see your heal, like that's on you. And also like you should have known that I got killed because you weren't paying attention and you know they dove the back line. So both your healers are dead. Why are you talking? Like I'm already mad at you. Shut up. You know, it's like that type of stuff. I just stopped playing with them and I've been having a fantastic time playing just quick play. Just nice. Literally just queuing in.
Do people use mic? Randos?
Not that often.
Not often. Mm-hmm.
No, normally it's bullshit or they're already in a party and they're talking about other random shit. Right, very rarely. Right. And every once in a while, every once in a blue moon, and it's super nice. Like people just lock in, they'll be like, yo, and like, you know, one guy will break the silence. Like, yo, we need to deal with Punisher. And somebody else, you know what I mean? And it just starts building from there. They're like, yeah, we're getting dove in the back line. All right, I'm gonna switch a name more. I'll cover. You know what I mean? Like that type of stuff. Only once in a blue moon. I probably had it happen like 4 times my entirety of playing. But most of the time, people are silent. So
I play with a group of 3 or 2 usually, and man,
the you play Rivals?
No, Counter-Strike.
Oh God, I'm like Jesus, what?
No. And people on Counter-Strike definitely do use the mic, not always for the intended purposes. It's often, you know, people just talking shit over and over again. But it's, you know, it has its charm.
I know, and that's actually one of my problems is that if I'm too like into the voice, I'll like say out loud like, fuck, he smoked me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what does that mean? Like, that doesn't matter. Okay, you're dead and you suck. Who killed you? Where were you? Why? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm very big on that. Like when people start spamming healing, I'm like, don't lose that button. Like ping them so I know where they are so I can get in, you know what I mean? Like do useful things. Nobody cares if you're having fun or not. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. So I mean, that's it. But like, and I'm sure it's the same. Well, no, Counter-Strike's probably a lot more aggressive. Dude, Rivals is like casual. Like if you're playing quick play, you know, it's popular enough that I don't have too many problems with like big giant skill diffs. Like we're not getting people just smoking us in lobby. You know, it's a good unwind. they're putting out content. They're still updating shit. The game feels pretty well balanced. I was actually looking at it, and they post all their shit up, all their balance, like their win rates and all that. Mm-hmm. Their characters are all, it's like Riot games, you know? They're like, oh, this character, the worst character in the game. Yeah, win rate of 45%. I'm like, that's almost 50. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's one of those things where I don't want to like it, but admittedly, I kind of like it. Is that fair? Can I?
Yeah.
Is it just a confession?
I'm kind of the same with CS, where now I'm like, I haven't played in like 4 years, and they randomly were like, hey, let's just jump in there, have some fun, and it's been okay. I don't know. But anyways, you ready for some news? I got some news if you're interested.
Some news? All right. Bring some news.
All right. Well, we'll start with something we probably don't care too much about, but apparently it's a big deal. GTA 6 is going to have the reveal trailer on Netflix, exclusively on Netflix for a while.
How long is the trailer?
It's apparently an extended look. It comes out near the end of the month, I believe August something, 23rd.
Okay.
And yeah, they're apparently going to show a whole bunch of GTA 6 on Netflix.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess we'll have a bunch to talk about that week, because I'm sure that'll have 1,000,000,001 responses.
Oh yeah, this thing like has a dedicated page on Netflix. They have a countdown going. It's actually happening on 27th, not 23rd, 27th. And yeah,
is GTA the biggest game of our time? Like, has it made it?
For sure.
Is it bigger than? I mean, at this point, it has to be bigger even than like the biggest that we can think. You know, League of Legends got to be bigger than that even.
Definitely. No. It's
Counter-Strike, obviously. You know what I mean? Like all the games that I can think of that would be like super major popular. Like I think GTA just has it.
I feel like anytime GTA comes out, it's like a cultural moment. People are being like, oh hell yeah, let's fucking go play GTA, you know? Like, people love GTA.
Can you believe that I haven't played a GTA since like 4? I think I grabbed somebody else's controller to blow shit up on 4 for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. I could believe it. You don't like those games. I get it. I'm not a huge fan either. I'm okay, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I find them eventually kind of repeatable, same stuff, and if the story's good, I guess the story's good. But how much can I fuck around in the city and blow shit up?
Yeah, I mean but you do that for, I don't know,
for a couple hours,
15 hours. Yeah, 15 hours, let's say, of just blowing shit up and just trying out new things and seeing what blows up, what doesn't. You got a couple vehicles in there. There's a tank, a helicopter. You blow them, you crash them into shit. Run over people with the cars for a while. Fight the police on 5 stars for like, as long as you possibly can for a little bit. Like, it was all fun, but I could see very quickly that it was kind of one note.
Yeah, I mean, what people really got into is the GTA Online stuff, especially during pandemic. All the GTA role-playing servers, all of that stuff were blowing up at the time. It made them so much money. They made billions of dollars from fucking GTA Online. It's huge. There's nothing else like it in gaming. It's the biggest thing ever. Yeah.
I know, I still see random like TikTok style videos that pop through my feed, and I don't engage with any of these games. It'll just be like some dude being a traffic cone or something. I don't know. Right. I guess that's like a mod that you can install.
Sure.
And he'll like shoot at some player going by, and they get out of their car and then he just terrorizes them and blows them up comically because they don't realize that it's like some dude modded. Yeah, or whatever. I'm like, oh, okay. Like that would be fun the first 5 times I did it, and have some dude in chat go, oh, what the fuck, bro? And then it ends like, all right. And then after that, what? I don't know. Maybe
I'll read you this quote from Mr. Netflix. He's very excited that they got this trailer on Netflix. GTA reveals have become cultural moments in their own right. The anticipation and fandom around GTA 6 is unprecedented, and we're honored that Rockstar Games has partnered with us to debut the next part of the GTA story, with Netflix members first. It's a reflection of what we hope Netflix is becoming, a place where the most ambitious storytelling, from any medium, can find the biggest possible audience. And that's it.
That's
Mr. You know, but like I don't know, it's a fucking trailer. Like Netflix probably threw millions of dollars at Rockstar to to let them host the trailer exclusively for like a week or two, right?
Is it that way or the other way around?
I highly doubt Rockstar was like, you know what, guys, what we need a Netflix deal to make this game pop. I highly doubt it. They don't need Netflix to sell millions and millions of copies of this.
But I would think that it would have to go that way. What would Netflix gain out of it? They're not making a show, are they?
Nope.
They're not making a movie.
It's just a exclusive for a week or two, and then it's going on YouTube, the same thing. So I don't think Rockstar's paying them
exclusive. Shit. If it's exclusive, then it's exclusive. To go that way. And then it has to go that way. I just don't know why Netflix would do that. It would make sense for them to just be like, yeah, you know, we want households to see this in case people don't know when the like young. I don't know like how on top of it kids are these days. Like if they're like watching release dates like we used to back in the day, or if they just wait until shit kind of starts popping into their feed and then like, oh shit, I gotta buy that game. Or
yep.
So, but yeah, no, if it's exclusive, that means Netflix has something to gain here. Does this mean we're gonna hear some crazy shit? Like there has to be something planned, right? If we're not seeing anything right now, then that means that after release, we're gonna hear some news.
I guess.
You think it's gonna be a show or a movie?
A show, if anything.
How would that even work?
They can make it work. It doesn't have to follow the game. Like, they can just fucking, you know. But then, would anyone care? Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's like I don't know if people care about the GTA story. So I think it's more like, you know, the game is fun for fucking around.
I like that the main screenshot is Laura from Street Fighter.
But yeah,
Lucia. I'm sorry, I got the name wrong.
I guess I guess we'll look into that when that happens in a couple weeks from now.
I would be very curious to hear a little bit more about why that's going down that way. Because Netflix can't be making money off of hosting a trailer. You know what I mean?
I mean, maybe their idea is, hey, someone who doesn't have Netflix will subscribe to watch it.
No.
Listen.
Absolutely not.
I'll just subscribe.
You either have Netflix or you don't.
I'll just subscribe for 1 month just to have this quick look of GTA.
Everybody has Netflix. If you watch TV and movies, like you have Netflix.
I have Netflix.
Name anybody you know that doesn't.
Most people have some sort of Netflix, yeah.
Netflix or Amazon Prime Video, you know what I mean? Like those are the two. And then the rest are kind of like, oh, and I also have, you know, Gotham Sports for this, and then I got Hulu for this, and then I got Tubi for this. But the two players are always in there. So Netflix doesn't really need to like drive people to their platform.
I mean, they clearly want to. So
I know, which tells me that they have something else in mind. There has to be a bigger play there.
You can stream GTA 6 through Netflix.
That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear.
It's not gonna happen, but sure.
Do you think maybe the game itself will have a bunch of like Netflix ads in it? Wouldn't that could be
happen.
Awesome?
That could happen. Yeah.
What if all the billboards in game were actual advertisements?
I mean, I'm pretty sure EA like CEO said that games need to do that to survive. So I wouldn't say there's.
How are these billion-dollar companies going to survive if they don't bombard us with ads at every single fucking second?
I know.
At what point do they just start sending people to your house to just like fucking kneecap you and just take all the money out of your wallet currently? Like, yeah, I don't know, twice a year, you know, like biannually.
I'm going to say there's not going to be ads in GTA. I think they have so much money that they really don't need anything.
I would say that Rockstar would probably actually do the right thing here, and they will be one of the last ones. Rockstar still has the goodwill, but all of them lose that. Every single company that you know and love will eventually let you down. I mean, and they always turn.
If you had to guess, how many copies of GTA 5 has sold since it came out?
Oh my god!
How many millions?
Yeah, 200.
215 million copies.
Well, good guesser. 215 or 250?
15.
Okay, yeah, it's pretty close.
Yeah. They made $10 billion on GTA. Literally, $10 billion.
And that's how they have all their own AI data servers. They just bought them all.
They made $1 billion in the first 3 days of the game coming out, and they made additional $9 billion in the lifespan of the game. Most of it from GTA Online. So, yeah. It's the biggest game of the year, of the decade, of this console. Like, that's always what happens with GTA.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing that Grand Theft Auto is the game that does it for everybody.
Yeah, for everyone. Yeah, it's crazy. All right, that's enough about GTA. Next story was a bummer, but we like super massive games. We play most of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Little horror games that we know and love. I still haven't finished that fucking Directive 2085.
I was about to say, how are you doing on Directive?
It turns out it's hard to get 3 people in the same room to play it. So maybe next week.
Okay.
Anyways, they had layoffs again. They're gonna have to fire 75 people. That's the gaming industry as of late. Everyone's doing layoffs, so they're doing layoffs as well. They had layoffs a couple months ago before this one, where they fired like 50 people. So and that delayed the game because the Directive 2085 was supposed to come out last year for fall, like Halloween window. It came out this year in like April because
April Fools.
It's like they fire a bunch of people. No, there was not enough people to finish the game on time. So I don't know.
It's like, don't you hate to see that shit where it's like a good plan and then it starts to slowly unravel. It's like, yeah, dude, if you didn't lay off everybody and you released the game like around Halloween, it'd probably be like super, really catch on. You have a good chance of, getting a little bit of staying power.
Right.
Yeah, releasing shit in the middle of April, kind of unannounced at that point.
Right. Like Halloween is so good for those games. Like it's such a good time to have one of these come out, and they didn't. So that's a bummer. But yeah, sucks for those guys. But that's just everyone's doing layoffs, so not surprising, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I also, we talked about it. Those games where it's like play the movie. It's always a little, I don't know how much like super staying. It has a bit of an audience. Well, I mean, how much audience? They're laying off half of their, you know what I mean? Like
they're
proof's in the pudding here, my friend.
Listen, but every studio is doing layoffs, so like it is what it is.
Is that all the AI coming in?
I don't know.
They're not going to close all their doors. They have to deliver these games, right?
I mean, I love to blame AI for shit, but I don't know if all this gaming stuff is AI problems.
No, I'm wondering if that is the new solution. It used to be like, the companies would keep everybody on trying to get the games out and hope that the game could potentially save, the entire company type of thing. Now, I mean, they're cutting people before games are released. It's like, what's the plan? I have a feeling that, what I mean, when you're sitting in that boardroom and you're like looking at those numbers, like, dude, we're not going to make it. Like, if we don't release this game in 3 months, we're out of money. Like, paychecks aren't going to clear, like bouncing, all that, and they're going like, all right, what if we release, this many people? And they're like, then we're losing our level designer. We're losing, this person. And then AI is coming out and they're like, well, what if we, you know what I mean? Like, how many of those conversations are happening right now?
Right. And
especially it's something like Supermassive where, you really need one guy to quality check that the faces are looking correct. You know what I mean? Like you're not designing that much as far as like the content. It's mostly a visual thing, which AI happens to be kind of good at in some aspects with a lot of double checking.
I don't know. I don't think you're getting nicely directed cutscenes from AI, man. And also that's what these games are, is mostly cutscenes.
Yeah. Well, I wonder if they can do like asset, like maybe not the main portion of like, the character model something, but what about all the backgrounds?
Yeah, I'm sure that stuff. Yeah, like a lot of that stuff. Things that can be
a little loose.
Yeah.
Faces, you can tell if an eye is looking even slightly off. You're like, that dude has a lazy eye, I think. Or, you know what I mean? Like, you could tell those things very quickly. But like if particle effects are a little harsh in like an area of a room, you're like, oh, that's a little weird. Like, it doesn't fully remove you. I wonder if I'm not a game developer. I don't know how much time it takes, how many people are involved in making those. I'm just wondering where they cut the corners. like you do in every store that, you know, business getting tight. What do? You know, you cut some hours and then you find cheaper solutions.
Yep.
Does this mean we're going to get those uncanny valley Will Smith spaghetti cutscenes? Is that?
I hope not. I like these games, dude. I think.
And then 2 years from now, we're going to be reading a blog from a former Supermassive employee that's going to be like this, you know, behind the scenes look. Yeah, and up top, they were just telling us to use the AI no matter what, even though it was, you know what I mean? Like, it's going to be like one of those candid interviews.
I feel like this company found their niche, and they keep making kind of the same thing. I keep playing them. I still have fun. I hope they keep making them. That's all I can hope for.
You know what? That's fair. And especially, I mean, how many games do you get to play? I actually should probably be playing a game like that with my my fiance, because we don't do well with games that involve like interact. You know what I mean? She can't do like combat stuff or anything like that. So decision-making games like that might actually be, I can see where the market is. Yeah, make no mistake.
It's a fun interactive movie. That's about it. All right. Last and maybe least, but you won't care about this at all because you don't like Lord of the Rings. However, they shadow dropped a remake of Lord of the Rings War in the North. It wasn't announced previously. It wasn't advertised. They literally just released it dead cold in the middle of the night, dropped it on Steam and consoles, which I thought was pretty cool. And it's not a lazy port. They actually put in some work. It's only $20, but they added 60 FPS to it. They modernized some controls. They actually went back and fixed some shit.
Okay.
It has online co-op.
It has split screen co-op.
It has split screen co-op. It has online co-op.
When did they start adding that back in? Like, holy shit.
I know.
It makes me so happy and so sad that I have no friends that I can invite over to just hang out on my couch and play. Like,
right.
Where was this 10 years ago when they started doing away with all it? And they're like, it's online only now. It's a single player experience. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. No. Yeah. So
didn't we? Which Lord of the Rings did we play? Was it Return of the King?
Return of the King.
Right. I felt that was super fun. When are you going to remake that?
The good story from this is the studio who made it, Asper. They said that they are very much interested in making more of these remakes for all the Lord of the Rings games. So I think Return of the King has to be high on the list. I feel like that's the best one. So hopefully that leads to that getting a soft reboot. Because this is not like, I don't think it's like full on remake with new engine graphics, right? I think it's just more like, hey, okay, let's fix up the bullshit. Let's make it 60 FPS. Let's clean it up as much as we can. And, the game is still kind of the game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm watching the trailer a little bit. Yeah, it's a little... It's not a remake, let me put it that way.
Yeah. But it's good enough, and it's not super expensive. $20, I think, is, better than 60, which is what... most companies would charge for this. So,
I mean, $20 that's an HD filter on Star Ocean 3.
It is. Absolutely. And they put zero work in that one. So.
Right. And it's direct port. They're like, we hope that the PlayStation 2 architecture can run on this, because we'll see. You just toss it in.
No one tested it.
Yeah. It's a little bit off topic, but a new game just dropped called Beast of Reincarnation. Have you seen anything about that?
Yeah.
It's Niantic. It's like it's the Pokemon people.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
And the game is fucking trash. I'm waiting. We'll probably get to talk about it next, because I think it literally just dropped like 3 days ago or something. But
it came out August 4th. Yeah.
Not 6. Yeah, I mean, so it's been out for a slight minute, but man, it is.
I saw the reviews were rough. Rough.
I watched like one that really kind of dug in. I like watching, very specific. I don't like, the game kind of sucked and whatever, the graphics look muddy or whatever. Like somebody going in there and being like, yeah, I noticed like this very specific thing. Or, what I mean? Like they'll visually be like, yeah, this would have worked if they didn't make the environment like an amalgamation of like sewers and trees and rock formations and machines. I'm like, oh yeah, that does make sense. Yeah, it's like a lot of shit like that. But I just thought it was so funny because they're like the biggest company. You think Rockstar has money? Niantic has money. I think Pokemon might still be the most lucrative.
This is Game Freak. This is Game Freak, not Niantic.
But
Game Freak is Pokemon, guys. So
correct. I'm sorry. What's Niantic? Oh, they did Go. I'm sorry. Yep. Niantic was the software for. They were the software company for game. Pokemon Go. Yeah. My bad. Game Freak.
Yeah.
But I just thought that that's very strange. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're seeing like these developers with tons of money, and they're producing these games that are just like out of touch almost. You know what I mean? They're like, this shit was already done years ago by all these other companies, and this thing kind of runs like shit. I don't know what's the play. I don't like Game Freak as a company, or Niantic if you want to get real specific, but I just think that they're both like, they just make bad products. Like Pokemon's one of those games where I no longer like, past the original red, blue, green, like for Game Boy, it made sense, and they never improved the model. And now they're doing like a combat game, like an action adventure, and it shows. They have all the Pokemon problems where like draw distances are wrong, frame rates are bad, combat is bad, characters are bad. They were showing like voice cutscenes and shit, and it was horrible. I'm like, that's great. Yeah. I don't. Yeah. Am I a bad guy for just rooting against them? We're just hoping that I just hate seeing lazy developers get tons of like accolades or money in this case.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with this game. It's kind of weird that it came out the way that.
What do you think? Is it going to be like No Man's Sky? Are they going to be able to fix this?
I feel like they said they're gonna,
patch it.
Patch it real soon. But I don't know if people will care. But we'll see.
I know I have to look into it and see if they responded to any criticism. You always hope for that. You always hope, like, for the shit happens, or game development is hard, or fans just need to go out and buy. Well, you know what I mean? I love seeing all those when the developers come out and they're just like super angry, but you can tell like they're just like they mad. Like, bro, if you think $70 is too much for a game, then get another job. And it's like, dude, that's not going to go like that. You're being quoted on that. Is that what you want to be on the story? That's going to be the headline.
They released their first patch like this week.
Okay.
I don't know if it's enough.
What did the patch fix?
It's a long list of unimpressive things.
Okay.
Fix the bug related to VSync. It's like, okay, that's not the issue, but sure.
Adjustments to text size throughout the game. I didn't even know that was an issue. Further text size adjustments are being planned. Like, they couldn't even get to it all.
Oh, we'll announce them at a later date.
Are they waiting for more feedback?
Yes, we need
Who's
more
the test audience in the beta? You know what I mean? Like, they forgot that question on the questionnaire. Like, is the text large enough for you to read?
I like this one. The default cinematic cutscene setting has been changed from cinematic to performance mode. This means that cutscenes will no longer play at 24 FPS by default, though the option is still available. Why the fuck did that happen?
Well, yeah, why 24?
Because they had it set for cinematic before, and it was running at 24 FPS. That's I just feel like that would come up at some point in testing, at some point in the years of development. Be like, hey guys, these cutscenes are running like fucking shit. Like, I don't know, anyone?
What is 24 frames? Like, what is that? That's not like a standard. Like, if you're talking about cinema, it would be like drop frame, which is like 29 point. It's like it's not quite 30, but like 24. Am I crazy?
24, man.
I mean, yeah, no, 24 is the standard. My apologies.
It is for movies and shit, but it's it's a video game.
I like the first question. Is 24 frames per second fast? Answer: no. 24 frames per second is not fast.
Yeah, I'm never gonna play this game, so I'm not super like gonna shit on it because I have no interest in it. But it just looks rough. Looks classic
and artistic. now I'm like so curious about 20. I have to ask like my video guy like at work tonight and be like, hey dude, do we work in 24 ever? Like obviously we're not doing like movie, but what movies are shot at 24? I think even then they're shot significantly higher just so that they can do like slow motion. Otherwise you can't do like time effects.
Pretty sure 24 is the standard, but
I have to look into it. I might be learning something new. Yeah, because I'm doing like what is 24 frame. They're like standard. Like I should get examples of how often it's being used in modern cinema.
I think most movies are shot in 24.
Okay, listen, I was disputing everything up until I Googled it, and they're like, yeah, it's pretty standard. I'm like, okay.
Join us on our premium podcast, Learning with Chris.
Yeah.
The next subject will be 24
we're gonna
FPS.
learn video formatting together. That's why I had so many problems with doing my own videos. I kept trying to do them at 30. They're like, that's not very cinematic, my friend. Like what's the Odyssey? That's going to be a 24, right?
I don't know what IMAX shoots at. That might be different.
Okay, 24.
24.
So the Odyssey, which will probably be movie of the year, is a 24 frame per second movie.
I think most movies are. But again, this is just a cutscene in the game. This doesn't need to be 24 frames. You know?
Well, you want it to be cinematic.
Bro,
like IMAX.
Okay.
So it's like an IMAX game.
Was your fucking Final Fantasy VII Remake cinematic when you were running at half speed?
Well,
was that cinematic for you?
That means it was running at 14 frames because you were running at fucking
30 and it was miserable. It's a video game. It's not a movie. That's the difference.
It's a pretty big difference.
I don't have any more news. We're gonna shut this ship down.
Yeah, I think we got it for this week. So we'll probably have some pretty some interesting things maybe to talk about next week. If I can convince you to get a little Vampire Survivors in,
we'll do some vampires.
We'll get a little bit. But by the way, just I wanted to check like a Jason Statham movie, like Shelter, that came out this year. It's 23.9. It's 24. Yeah, it's okay.
That concludes Learning with Chris.
That completes the lesson.
We have a lesson per episode where Chris learns something new.
And today I learned two things. Today I learned how to upload and download your save data between your Final Fantasy Remake copies, and also the standard filming rate for frame. Standard frame rate for film, rather.
This is educational podcast, so if you're joining us because you were searching for Scrubcast, the medical podcast, welcome.
You got the next best thing for sure.
It's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, pretty much. The lung goes where? 24 frames per second is what you're looking for. And that's the standard in a operating room, a cinematic operating room.
Chris, what's our email?
The email is scrubcastpod@gmail.com. Or gmail.org. gmail.net.
Goodbye.
So that has been Chris and Paul. We will see you next week on the Scrubcast.